the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh. It disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Omnisire.
And with that, we get right back into it. Howdy folks, you may notice that this isn't our usual Minecraft content that's usually on Tuesday, and on Thursday, as a matter of fact. That is because we kind of fell behind in our recordings, and as a result there isn't a blank space, there is a blank space where those recordings should be. As I don't want those blank upload spaces to affect my channel, I decided I would play a little bit of something else, just to like fill it. So I'm playing this, Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. So this Tuesday and Thursday's videos will be Mechanicus content, and hopefully next week's will be the usual Minecraft content. But until then, let's go kill some Necrons. Skip the tutorial. We'll set it on normal, because I am not a weenie. Not that there's any actual achievement for beating it on any particular difficulty, but this is the intended Mechanicus experience. Let's check the tech. We start with a phosphor and a power axe. Let's go to the cohort. We've got two Mechanicum boys. How much blackstone we got? We got enough for one upgrade for each of them, I think. I think we'll do that. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, so it depends on what I want each of them to do. It's generally a good idea to have one be a melee. Oh, it's a drag. I'm not used to that. And I don't think yeah, no, because he doesn't have an augment slot, I can't give him an extra weapon. So we'll have this guy be the melee. Yeah. I think this is the melee. Pretty sure. This game has some of the best music ever. And you will find that as... Oh, I don't have the heretic class, so I don't have the heretic expansion. Unfortunate. Very well, we'll just buy that. And so this, I generally like to have my guys be either physical or energy based, so I'll give him the macro stubber. I think Executors, they often rear charisma, so your Skitarii units gain bonuses from this guy. Mechanicus Gorlum, Mechanicus Cog. One of them is the ranged point. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one? Mechanical for free. Call on unit instantly. Yeah, so Travelers, if there's no ranged weapons equipped, you just get bonuses. One of them is if no melee units are equipped. Here it is. Dominus. Here we go, yeah, we'll give this guy the Dominus and make him a fully rangy boy. Can I name him? Majos Jeremiah. We're gonna change him to Majos Jesse. Spelt like that, yes. And Mechanicus is gonna take the name of Majos Bunyan. Bunyum. Yes. Okay, so this is our cohort. This'll do. I should set the timer. Lock that in my left. Okay, so the goal of this is to stop to stop the Necrons from awakening across the planet. You'll know when you have a quest when either of your advisors have new deployment available. That's what that's all about. Each person will give you new things. Well, Curator Claw for heals? That's probably not a bad idea. And we're only going to be dealing with Necron warriors. Playing a Sensor Servitor and Cleanse the Tomb. For lore, so Skyvola, she is really into the Necron tech and wants to study it. Whereas Mr. Videx here, he hates the Xenotech and wants it all destroyed. He goes in Ardalek sector, she's in Acropis sector. I'm more comfortable. I know Ardalek sector more than I do most of this. I've never actually beaten this game. As you play the game, you unlock more units for both the Magos and the Skitarii. For now, this will do. I do not care. You may care, I just want to play the game. So it starts, you do this dungeon crawling stuff. So, we have to clear the path before we can get the Sensor Servitor in. First. This is just wise. So we got all this stuff we can be doing. I believe this is the objective. For every room we clear, we can gain more, but they'll also awaken. And by the end of it, the total awakening level not only will affect combat, but once we beat it, that'll add to the total planetary awakening level. Initiative. Oh, is that what that is? I never actually knew. So, we only have one path to go. We're gonna go this way. And there's gonna be something in this room that we can do. This is constant behavior and speaks ill of the menials whose task was to maintain this machine. Maxims of Amalanth, who are the deviants of Lionel. So he is always quoting the books. Quite unexpectedly, the previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of a servitor's face panel. In a synthesized voice, it attempts to engage in court and philosophical discussion. So you have the choice of doing any of these, and all of these have options. We're going to examine. You'll never know who tampered with this machine. Well, that's right, he suffered punishment for his heresy long ago. And we get an STC fragment, 2 cognitive points. However, Necrons gain initiative. So, a data ship inserted by an unknown person many years ago. Server ceases its wayward communication between sides. However, this is not bad for that boosting unit. I kind of have to talk. I'm gonna turn the music down and the sound effects because I'm having to talk a bit louder than I usually do. Not particularly what I want. So yeah, the Necrons now have the initiative advantage, but we have some cognition points, and when we go back to the ship, we'll have a new piece of equipment we can use. So if I want to get everything I can, I'll just go this way. Go this way, head up, clear that room, and then head around and clear that room. However, for each room that we go through, it's gonna take 2 to the awakening. So maybe what we just want to do is just head straight to the exit as soon as we can. Menials shall be ritually chastised for this maintenance failure. It is imperative to get the servitor functioning again quickly. If this will be done, let it be done quickly. Once the servitor stops moving, starts belching pungent smoke, marks of attention are blinking on its chassis, indicating several key systems require maintenance. We'll just do the primary maintenance. Shit. The servitor is given a sprinkling of sanctified machine oil and application of holy mastics. Continues to smolder but is functional again. So yeah, sometimes your actions will negatively affect your party. This is just a servitor. It literally does not matter. He is functionally if you know the Borg from Star Trek, that's what these servitors are, basically. They're menial units, people who once existed. They basically messed up really bad against the Imperium, and were turned into these. So our presence has been detected. That's what this is. That gives them a boost to something. Okay, while traversing this chamber, sensor servitor crosses a part of the floor that collapses under the machine's weight. Servitor is trapped at the bottom of the shaft, and machinery and pipework must be extricated. We're gonna do mechanics. Our problem of solution lies in the application of tech lore. Thus Asclepian wrote, and thus we have proven. I shall meditate on this revelation. So the awakening level increased by 1, but we gained some more ignition points. This is fine. So if we go into here, we'll gain the opportunity to get more Blackstone in a combat, but I don't particularly want to engage in more conflict. You know what? Yeah, no, we're just gonna go through. Combat, let's go. Xenostorm detected. Confirmed. Earliest cogitators now function for synthetic forms. We're overwhelming excitement. Finally, we can study this. Standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. None concerning. What about the symbols emblazoned on their torso? It must... Do not underestimate. Gauss weaponry. Highly volatile. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters, Mechanicus, have lost their lives. And to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons, approach with caution. It is also, cogitators, widely known that they will self-repair, reanimate, or reconstruct themselves if left with time to do so. Which that would instantly kill a Skitarii, or the equivalent of a Class C Greys to Necrons. So basically that means when you take down a Necron, they're not actually dead. So, with the Magos, you just get to spawn them wherever. Put Jesse at the back, Bunyam in the front. Spawn points at the back. Here, that doesn't matter. Our objective is to kill all enemies. That's what matters. So the Skitarii, they can be spawned at the cost of cognition points. I will spawn 2 servitors. That's it. We can get more cognition points by standing by these tall things. Servitor. He's gonna move forward. That's his turn. The servitors, when they're hit by an enemy, they collect cognition. So they're pretty useful, if not for meat shields, then for that alone. And we'll go there. Now for Jesse. As you see, the servitors block my line of sight there. Okay. I will stand there we can get reinforcements next turn. Stand there. And now. So this doesn't cost a cognition to do. It's just a free shot. And it reveals the target's statistics. So whether or not they have, how much health they have, what they have, shields, what have you. Which one is there? That one. I want to check out this one. So that one has an energy shield, meaning energy damage is gonna do less, but physical damage will do more. Three shots, 3 hits. I can burn the last cognition point in order to scan the next boy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm instead gonna have him collect cognition. There we are. And I can't have him move because I was a fool and didn't... Oh, I didn't realize I can do that. How about that? But I was a fool, and... So basically, my only option here is this. Out of range. I can't hit him because also out of range. I'll scan this boy. This guy's just a raw Necron. The backspace? Yeah, backspace ends turn. Extra Necrons in battle. So for each level in the tomb, new Necrons awaken. Or for each level in combat, another awaken level develops. I'm going to send Servitor there. And we'll set a Servitor here. No, this Servitor here. This Servitor there. This Servitor marches forth like a soldier to war. This Servitor will stand here and punch this Necron and deal 1 damage. This Necron will try and blast the Servitor and succeed, hitting him for 4. Because he got hit, we gain a cognition. I'd rather this Servitor just vibe here for meat shield purposes. This Servitor actually will also take this point for meat shield purposes. Because he tried to walk away, he got hit. That's gonna suck for this Servitor. Well, he's still alive. Okay. So what happened here is that the Necron tried to get away because they don't exactly have very good melee. And because he tried to get away, the Servitor was able to hit him. Because the Servitor was able to hit him, he hit him to kill. Incredibly funny. So, here's something funny. As long as I have blue movement, I can do this. Which gives us a bunch of Blackstone. Very useful. And now I can still move over here and attack. So the Machine Spirit is basically a boost. As you can see, Machine Spirit boosts damage for this attack. And how you get it is by using the weapon. That did a 3. We'll let him see if we can't kill him. Can't kill him, but he is close to death. Acid deals damage over 3 turns. This is fine. Now this Necron, if nothing happens to him, he will resurrect in 3 turns, which can be fixed by any old Magos just walking up to him. Gonna have the Servitor take the hit. Walk in front of this Necron. And he's gonna double tap the Necron Warrior. Get rid of the body. Gives us a cognition. This is fine. He's gonna chill right there. Necron Boy's gonna kill the Servitor. It is fine. As I said, they exist to die, and we still get a cognition. He took a damage for that. We'll have the Servitor walk up to him, punch him, and then walk away. The Servitor gonna walk up to him, punch him, and then walk away. He's gonna clear the way so that Jesse can get through. As you notice here, we don't get cognition. You can't overcharge cognition. What we're gonna do is we're gonna, as long as you have cognition points, you can sprint. So by walking past it, we're gonna gain another cognition point. These points at the end of every round will recharge your cognition. I can bust open that Blackstone. Probably could have had him just shoot from there, but oh well. Okay, this guy's actually resistant to physical. This is gonna be problematic. It's okay. I will sort it out. So at first, we'll blast him. And we're gonna march right up to him. Range weapons are disabled in melee. This is fine. And like that, see Magos, when they're standing right next to it, they double tap. Or at least they collect the cognition. And I think that counts as double tapping. There we go. Oh, getting some achievos. Sensor Servitor has been delivered. Sacred Incense now permeates. Positive outcome. So we lost some Servitors, but we don't get anything for their return, I don't think. No. There we go. Oh, we got an Omniscient Axe. Yeah, and because we had 2 Awakening, they gets up by 2 Awakening. Cognition Claw isn't an idea. There. let's go back to Onium. Machine Spirit of this one destroys an energy and a physical armor. Not terrible. Compared to Power Axe. Compared to the Omniscient Axe. They do... This one does less damage, but it immobilizes the target. And it's not a charge attack. I might get rid of the macro scrubber in exchange for one of these. Yes. Which is a heal, basically. Adding to movement is never a bad decision. Yes. We'll take that. Now for Bunyam. Anything we need to do for the moment? Except give him leggies, perhaps. And boost his energy damage. We'll get that the next upgrade, I think. I think giving him the funny leggy movement is better. Ooh. Table just did a creaky. Okay, we got new deployments. Give me an Omnispecs. An arc rifle. Not a bad idea. What do we got? Ooh, gives us Skitarii Rangers. Our flares and Argeria enhancers. Boxcaster to dampen Xenos Tate. So the more that you progress throughout a specific region, I think I can scan it. No. Interesting. Is everybody? Or at least... Okay, I think that's Vitalis. Okay, over. And our big guy. Oh, here we go, yeah, the different sectors. Oh, so it tells me that. Oh, interesting, okay. So the more the planet wakes up, the more these sectors awaken, and the more you can do exploration. And eventually, you can do fights with, like, the bosses of those regions. I think I did one of the Agrelec sector, and I think he's like a destroyer Necron. Pretty sick. We'll take the Cant of the Craft. It doesn't lose us anything. It's like, yeah. Next energy attack is for using canicles. We're not... these upgrade for every mission we do without using a mechanical. I mean, it really doesn't hurt us. Scanning Necrons gives us Electromancer. So, like, each of these things gives us new canicles. It's just never a bad idea. Like, basically everything you do will progress something. It's not ever a bad idea to be progressing towards something, I don't think. Anyways, what we're gonna do? Ah, yes. Necrons. They do require, I think, Blackstone to repair. So, there is that. And the more advanced Skitarii, or cohorts, require actual cash to bring them into the fight. So it's just like point cost in an actual 40k game. Skippy. Because I do not care for the story. If you care for the story, get it for yourself. It goes on sale frequently enough. We got 5 minutes. So we'll progress where we can, and then we'll stop where we can. And pick it up next episode. Our master's voice, we got installed box casters to dampen Xeno's taint. So just go to these regions. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play a little bit risky. And we're going to clear out the entire location. Cohorts communications pick up a transmission played in a binary adjacent Xenos language that can be interpreted as a distress signal. It is originating from the next chamber and is transmitted only in the very local area. We can engage, observe, or approach. I think it's better to observe. Transmission is a looking distress signal that peters out into static before restarting. It sounds like the final words of a dying ship. The uncertainty of its origin or the reason it is being played in the tomb is far more disconcerting than knowing the truth. We got a point towards that, which is unfortunate. But not a whole lot we can do about it now. Presence has been detected. Well, could this be a place of Xenos worship? We have no data on their religious practices, but I retrieved Pharaoh's dictates. Or the Pharaoh dictates 5312, not all data should be acquired. This chamber contains a large slab of metal that resembles an altar, with the images of glowering skull-like Necron faces inscribed on the walls. Destroy the altar with demolition charges. Seal off the chamber and find another way around. Defile the altar. Ritually defile the altar with rancid sheen oil and a scattering of burnt-out fuses. We'll defile the altar. Situation allows a study opportunity which is superior to religious fervor. Conclusion, disappointment. Logical choice, Magos. Creed of Mars should be the only faith on Silva Tenebris. Take great pleasure in reciting the litany of defilement over the altar and anointing it with the fluids of desecration. In this process, a massive Xeno alloy shavings are discovered behind the slab. Perhaps this was not a place of worship at all, but some form of a workshop? Spotlight. Become the priority target of enemies in range. You gain physical armor and an MG armor for 1 round. So that's a taunt. Okay. It is now awakening. We're gonna do some combat. I think that's what this is. Oh, it's a glyph. Damn it. Okay. I think it's this one. Oh, gain healing. How about that? So sometimes those glyphs can do anything from damaging your units to giving you Blackstone. Our team is trying to defend itself, but the mission is working. Enemy rush into action when our administration calls them fear. Normally Scarab emerges from the apertures of the walls, begins scurrying all over the boxcaster, chewing through its casings with their steel mandibles. Clear away the Scarabs with the horse melee weapons. That's not happening. Retrieve the bot. Let us purge them. Sounds touchy, Magos. Voluptuousness of Metallica. Enough fire in the right place can solve any problem. This gave them some extra awakening, and now we have extra Necrons in battle. Although, we did gain some cognition points. Well, I can't hate that. You transported but begins to meet a strain of music from source. Music sounds like it has human origin, but it can from here. Find the source of the music. We'll do that. We shall chastise the offender in person. The music proves to stem from a non-standal cranial augment in one of the guitar soldiers. She is altered to play the music. Necron initiative decreased. So we gain initiative. Nice. Now we can go for the glyph. Or we can head to complete. I think we're gonna get combat in this next room, or we could very well not. Screw it. Go port or Necron can affect creature, excludes from this dice. As you figure out which ones are, which glyphs are safe and which ones aren't, they will turn green. See, that one was unsafe. That'll turn red. Eventually, when you suffer it, it's things enough. So that is the end of the episode. That is the timer. So next episode we will complete this, and then maybe another mission afterwards. But if you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe share it with a friend, or don't. I'm not your dad. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.